How's everybody doing today? We're going to get into lesson 4 here, proofreading feedback and save settings for the GMetrix. So let's just dive right into it. We got our instructions here, and so first we need to remove a header to clean up the document and the layout. Right. So we're just going to be removing this header on top, which is something that I have you do anyway, so we should be pros about this, right? But here's another way we can do it. So we go to our Insert tab here at the top, and we go over to our header and footer toolbox, right? And then the header tool, we're going to hit that down caret, and at the very bottom, we'll see this remove header. Go ahead and hit that, and we'll see that our header is no longer there. At this point, you could enter the header that you're supposed to have in there, one we always talk about. Next, we're going to insert a comment to provide the targeted feedback, right? So in order to do this, we're going to go to the review tab at the very top, and we're going to have a comments toolbox right here. And we're going to go to the new comment tool. We're going to hit that new comment tool. Let's see here. And we could just type in here something simple. Here is my comment. All right, and it's going to be assigned to the instructions tab. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we have this little bubble there that shows that there's a comment on there. And if we want to hide that, we can go to list. We can see it on the side. Let's see here. Then context brings it back there. And then to delete, whatnot, is right there. Next, we're going to run the spell check tool, right? So in order to do that, navigate to the review tab. You're probably already there if you're following along step by step. So in the review tab, you're going to go to the proofing toolbox, right? Which is right over here, proofing toolbox. And then you'll have the spelling and grammar tool. So F7 is actually a hotkey for this too. So when we hit spelling, we got our spelling choices here. Let's go back and let's hit spelling and grammar. And we got both spelling and grammar there, right? So consider unnecessary. Yes, I'll take unnecessary. It's going to walk you through, and if you want, whichever one you want, you select it. So provide feedback easily, early, easy, right? So what it's trying to say is easily, right? So we're going to go ahead and select it easily. So, and then this one we have environment or environments, right? In a collaborative environment, comments, suggestions. Let's go with environment. And so on and so forth, right? So improves, we only have one option there. Automated, automatic. Well, we know we're trying to say automated, so we're going to go ahead and put that. And then we have a bunch of grammar, right? So 52% score, spelling corrections. Let's go back to spelling here. Setting suit to, let me see, adjust proof settings to suit your needs. That's not you are, right? That's your needs. From ignoring, that's pretty, certain words to setting grammar. Save as PDF preserves formatting. Yes, it does. And we're going to just go ahead and go through these, get these done. Let's check out our grammar effect. That makes sense. Settings, okay. Catches and PDFs, okay. Consider removed. Headers can be removed easily. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now we're at 88% score. So that's your spelling and your grammar check, right? Other than that, it's sentence structure, which sometimes I feel like sentence structure is more important than proper grammar. Sometimes it brings out character. However, your English instructors would probably not agree. All right. So let's see here. We did the spelling. So now we got to modify proof settings to customize grammar and spelling preferences. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to have you do any of those because I don't want you to accidentally save your document as some kind of and it be wrong going forward for all your papers and stuff, but we will take a look at it. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the File tab, right? And then we're going to go to the Options, way at the bottom, Options. And then the Proofing tool. Where are you at? Proofing tool, Options. Let's see here, Options, and then Proofing tool. Oh, it's right there, Proofing. And then here you can change your autocorrect options, right? So we'll see here, correct the 2 initial capitals. What that would do is it automatically lowercase that W and automatically lowercase that A. You can change your exceptions when you wanted to make exceptions. Math autocorrect. So when you get to this section of your GMetrix, just make sure you follow the step-by-steps on what to do there, whatever it tells you. Remember, GMetrix is very picky if you follow the steps. All right, so now that that's done, you can go into your header and footer tab. Remember to put in your header, and then you can save this file and submit it to me. All righty. So saving that one, and then last step is save as PDF. So File, Save as PDF, and then save. And you should have that PDF document as soon as it's done. I'm not sure why it's connecting to a printer. Let me try this and hit the save button again. You should have that PDF. Don't forget to submit those 2 documents. Thanks.